WWE Raw came to us from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas this week, and the show had its share of ups and downs. Opponents at Money in the Bank faced off throughout the show and the fans were witness to some good in-ring action. Now, WWE have announced 2 huge matches and a face-off segment for next week's episode of Raw, which will be the go-home show before MITP. Thanks to Ringside News for the update. The last few weeks of Raw and SmackDown saw a number of qualifying matches to determine the contenders for the men's and women's MITP ladder match at the pay-per-view later this month. This week, MITP opponents faced off in singles matches. Kevin Owens took on Finn Balor while Braun Strowman went head-to-head to Bobby Roode. For next week's episode of Raw, 2 fatal 4-way matches between MITP competitors have been announced, along with another huge segment. Next week's Raw will be the last stop for the superstars of the Red brand before MITP, and we'll see more face-offs between the opponents at the PPV. 2 fatal 4-way matches have been announced. Finn Balor vs Braun Strowman vs Bobby Roode vs Kevin Owens. Alexa Bliss vs Natalya vs Sasha Banks vs Ember Moon. In addition, a face-to-face has been announced between the Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax and Rowdy Ronda Rousey. The 2 women almost came to a head-on this past week's episode after Jax accidentally injured Rousey's friend Natalya. Next week's Raw will emanate from Little Rock, Arizona on June 11th and will be the go-home show for MITP. Stay tuned to Sportskeeda for live updates and results. At Money in the Bank, Jax will defend the Raw Women's Championship against Ronda Rousey. Including the 2 traditional MITP ladder matches, there are a total of 10 matches scheduled for the show.